This is Richard. He's a decent young fellow. He flosses his teeth every day and he even cleans his shoes. When he's finished cleaning them, he stacks them on the shelf. The high heels are not his. He even tries to work out to stay fit, although he will admit he could try harder. He even stays patient with strangers who call him up, interrupting his line of thought, only to try and sell him something that he doesn't want or need.
Hello. Yes, speaking. Oh, no, I'm very happy with my phone. Oh, it's a big one. No, I would like to stick with my current provider, please. Thank you very much for calling. Have a good day. Cheerio. Oh. Now I've forgotten what I was going to write.
However, it all goes downhill when Richard goes near a car. Something changes in him. He's completely unaware of it, but all of his frustrations over the past few days begin to surface. His patience goes to zero and he's ready to pounce on anyone who causes him inconvenience. But this is his problem, not yours. It doesn't matter if you're 17 or 70. You're going to get abuse when you're driving. If you want to avoid abuse entirely, then it's probably better not to drive. It's important to expect and accept the occasional offensive insult from other drivers. Water off a duck's back comes to mind. This, of course, is easier said than done. And in social situations, it may be better to stand your ground and not become a walkover. But when you're driving, you're sharing the road with over 37 million other road users. Pretty much all of them are complete strangers to you. So winning an argument isn't going to solve any future problems. Let it go. Let them feel like they've won. Let's say you're slowing down to stop at the side of the road and the car behind decides to aggressively use their horn, wave hand gestures at you and also give you verbal abuse. If you're anything like me, you're going to want to chase after that person and explain to them that they're way out of line, that was completely uncalled for and that you're well within your rights to park there. However, they're unlikely to listen to you, let alone agree with you. And although you may feel better in the short term standing up for yourself and fighting your corner, you will just likely escalate the situation and you run the risk of becoming the attacker. You started off as the victim and now you're the attacker. Don't fall into that trap. In my experience, it is the victim who gets the most support in these situations. My advice is to delay your response. This doesn't only work in driving, but I find it works in pretty much all aspects of life. If someone is bad to you, don't retaliate. And if you are going to retaliate, wait until you honestly feel calm. You want to wait until you've calmed down. Then you're going to see things differently and probably respond in a smarter way. And I understand if you're driving, by the time you've calmed down, the person who attacked you is long gone. You're never going to see them again. But that is partly the point. I understand that road rage affects different people differently. Some people want to go after the attacker, whereas others dwell on it, leading them to second guess their own decisions. They may get to a roundabout and feel like they can't stop, or they can't park in a parking space, or they must go through a hazard quickly because they don't want to annoy the person behind. However, that's only going to lead you into bad decisions, which then makes you second guess your decisions even more. It makes you lose confidence in everything you do. So it's a vicious circle, one that's best avoided. Part of being a good driver is having the ability to ignore unnecessary, over-the-top road rage. Not let it affect you. Practice ignoring it. Trust your own decisions. If you feel like you need to stop, stop. Understand that you are not the one with the problem. it's the person who has road rage that has the problem. Whether you're the type of person who wants to retaliate to road rage, or you let it affect you on a deeper level, the best way to combat it is to not let it affect you. It is possible, it does take some practice, but there is a way to just ignore it. A real key to success is to understand that it's not your fault. The sketch I did at the beginning of this video is mostly true. People who suffer from road rage are rarely annoyed with the road. They're not actually that annoyed with other drivers. Okay, mildly sometimes, it might mildly get on their nerves that someone's in their way, but most of the time the reaction stems from other frustrations in their life. It's just that this is where they decide to vent. Don't feel responsible. Don't feel like you're in the wrong, and don't take responsibility for the level of their reaction. If someone gets angry with me or gives me the middle finger, these days I find it quite easy to let it go. It's partly because I've been driving 17 years and I've been teaching for over 12 years, so I have a lot of experience with ignoring these things. I understand that it's normal and it's not necessarily my fault, and also I'm very confident in knowing whether or not it's actually me in the wrong and if I've done something wrong. Sometimes I have done something wrong. That's okay, learn from it. We all make mistakes sometimes, and if I haven't done anything wrong and they're just having a go at me because I might just say sorry anyway, just to calm the situation, because I know letting it go, not retaliating, not letting it affect me, means I will have a better day. And maybe, who knows, lower blood pressure, less stress. I may even live longer. Occasionally you can get harassment from passengers, and if that's the case, well, they know where the door is. Let's hope they're wearing good walking shoes, but if they're not your problem. Well, I hope this video helps. If you think it does, please give it a thumbs up and check out Collingwood and Confused in the description. If you're learning to drive and want to get some extra practice outside of your driving lessons, Collingwood allows you to insure yourself on somebody else's car without affecting their policy, which is very handy and takes away a big amount of stress from the supervisor because they're not risking their no claims bonus. Via the link, there's up to 35% off at the moment and a £20 Amazon gift card. If you want to insure your own car, check out confused.com. With confused.com, you fill out one quote form and get many quotes back from insurers to compare who's cheapest, and you can change the car on that quote as many times as you like to see how much it costs to insure different cars. Using the links does support this channel, but it doesn't cost you anything, so thank you very much. Check out Facebook and Instagram if you wish. I'm trying to upload theory test questions on there at the moment, and subscribe to get my future videos. And until the next one, cheerio.